table during the family reunion with my grandmother. They're sitting here having a conversation. He's like, yeah, I'm going pro out of high school from North Carolina. She said, that's interesting. My grandson is in college in North Carolina. He's like, oh, that's cool. What's his name? Because I was just there playing pickup. Vince Carter. He was like, what? So I guess immediately he takes my grandmother's phone. I'm sitting in my dorm room, minding my business. My grandmother calls me, like, first of all, that's weird, because she doesn't call me that often. And it was just a random point in the day. So as soon as I answer, I say, Grandma, you good? How you doing? And there's this person on the other end screaming, what's up, cuz? Cuz, what's up? I'm like, it's not my grandmother. It's gotta be a wrong number. Especially saying cuz, like my grandmother wouldn't say cousin, she'd say grandson. Who is this? And he's like, no, this is T-Mac, man. You know, so in America we use the term cousin loosely. You know, some of the guys that you've grown up with, you know, he said, my brother, you know, that's my cousin because we've been a part of each other's family around for so long. But he was like telling me the stories like, I'm sitting with your grandmother, he says her name, he's like, okay, so this is real. And he said, I just found out we're cousins. So after all these years, I'm now 19 years old, maybe, yeah, 19. We've known each other for years and never knew we're cousins. Now my new cousin, which is my old cousin, is going to the NBA draft. So for an entire season, my junior year, this new cousin of mine is calling me every other day, like, man, hey man, forget that, shoot, score, because this is what he was saying. And it's so funny how this all happens. That whole entire season he said, you gotta go dominate because I'm gonna tell the Toronto Raptors to draft you. All right, whatever, cool, cousin. And I put my name into the draft. The Toronto Raptors come to see me work out. And the scout says, hey, if you're available at the 4th pick, we're gonna draft you, so you might as well come work out for the Toronto Raptors. I was like, okay. I didn't, you know, and I say this now, so bear with me when I say this because it's a different era. I didn't know if I was good enough. You know, I didn't know. Yes, I was coming out of the draft, but you know, for me at that time, how I thought, I was like, if I get that opportunity, if I'm good enough, they find me or deem me to be good enough, that'll be cool moment. Well, draft night, the Toronto Raptors have their draft pick, and they draft Antoine Jameson, my college teammate. So I was like, okay, he lied to me, whatever. And then I was the 5th pick to Golden State. So nevertheless, it was the opportunity. I'm an NBA player. That's what's important to me. Getting that opportunity. As I'm walking up, mind you, I'm sitting at the table, Antoine Jameson's family, who I know very well because we're college teammates sitting right beside me. So congratulations, congratulations, I get the hat. They're wearing the Toronto hat, wearing Golden State. But the weird thing, I must say, Antoine Jameson never worked out for Toronto Raptors. So I'm confused here. I don't know why. I was like, okay, he said he's gonna draft me. Antoine didn't play for him. What's going on? So as I drafted, I'm walking up to the stage to shake David Stern's hand. Antoine's standing by the stage, and he's saying to me, he's whispering, we're about to get traded for each other. We're about to get traded for each other, but my heart is pounding so much I can't understand what he's thinking. Like, what? But walking to David Stern, I shake his hand, and we're looking out there, he said, smile, and he said, son, can you stand right here real quick? I'm about to announce a trade. So this is already 5 picks in, and I say to myself, dang, somebody's about to get traded already. Wow, this is crazy. So go, he says, all right, there's been a trade. The Toronto Raptors have traded the rights to Antoine Jameson. I said, ooh, for Vince Carter. I was like, what? And so when he gets up,
That was definitely one of the best decisions that
it was crazy. And then the last thing I'll say, as he's walking up, he was like, fool, I was telling you we're getting traded for each other. I was like, I couldn't hear you. You know, so it was an interesting moment. I was introduced to the business of basketball.